Greetings, clobberers. What up? Clobberers, clobberettes, whatever you call yourself, however you identify. Welcome to Clobberin Times number 375 on YouTube, of course. Almost 2 years. So next this Thursday will be 2 years. And 1,075 overall since April of 2019. And maybe I'll pull up my old intros the way I used to introduce the show for years on Blog Talk Radio, and I would say, "Hey everyone, welcome to Clobberin Time, coming at you from the Baxter Building basement, which is secretly located on the Isle of Misfit Toys, and solely owned and operated by the Kirby Commandos, over which I proudly preside as Supreme Commandant and Absolute Ruler." Now you see why I don't do that intro anymore. It sucks, but I used to enjoy it, and I did it for many years over there, and never didn't bring it with me to YouTube. You could probably see why. Anyway, you could critique me on it. I could take it. Still, here we are tonight. And of course, Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk, named after one of the greatest comics fans of all time, our dearly departed, wonderful friend, the great Mark Stephen Chure. And we really appreciate him, and so always celebrate his legacy of loving comics by talking comics every Monday night. It is dedicated to him. The show will always be on Monday nights. So thank you for being here. It is good to see you all. I don't have my chat updated because I wanted to hold it back so I could say some hellos. We'll do that, and then we'll do some show notes. Of course, your Muslim uncle is up there first in the chat. Hello there, my friend. YMU, it is good to see you, buddy. The Comic Relief Crusader. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I understand you're tired and stuff like that. Go get some rest there, bud. But it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. J-Man Forever. What about it, Jay? Good to see you, bud. Always an honor to have you here, sir. Where were we? Where were we? Oh, yeah. The Bronze Wrencher's here. Eric K. What is up, dude? Always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Let's see. Thing jumped on me a little bit. Hang on. D. Bud Martin, the man of iron. What is up, brother? Hope you are doing well. Great to see you. And Gwagnar. Here's Gwagnar. Okay, it's not as good as Raquel, but what is? That great Chris Persia, master of all that is the Canadian wrench. Good to see you there, my friend. I hope you are doing well tonight. Always an honor to have you here. The wonderful Apollomes Minion and the Pepperoni. Hey. I hope you're doing well. And phantom outside, there was a man. There was a big man. With an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Sorry. Fancy. What's up, dude? Let's see who else. Don't jump on me, you damn chat. JD Lewis, what's up, Kimasabi? It is good to see you, my friend. And I think I got everybody. I hope no one snuck in on me in the chat, just jumped or something. Anyone else who does pop in, I will acknowledge them, of course. Thank you for being here, buddies. So I'm glad to have somebody hanging out with me tonight. It's very cool indeed. I guess we'll get to some show notes. How about that? And then we'll talk about it. Well, I don't know what, but it'll be comics because it's Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk, damn it. And we will talk some comics. I have a few ideas, a few things. And yes, I'm going to stop being lazy one of these days and start getting back to having comics topics. I mean, it's always a comics topic no matter what, but I want to have more specific topics. I just, what can I tell you? Things go the way they go, and I just drop the ball sometimes. But I is sorry about that, and I'll always try to do better. Let's see. Okay, so show notes. In 2 weeks, a week from this coming Thursday night, on June 30th. At 9 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be proud to be hosting a panel for the great Iconicon 2, No Electric Boogaloo. It is, of course, a marvelous, and I'll be talking a little bit about Iconicon 2 before we go to our normal stuff tonight, whatever that may be. But Iconicon 2 is just, it's extraordinary. And I guess what I'll do, since that panel's coming up, I'll have, of course, the great Michael French on it with me. Matt Swafford of Endless Bullets podcast, and Jeff Barker of Chasing 80s Toys. It'll be a toys comics panel. More on that in a second, because I want to show you a little bit about it, what's coming up at Iconicon. First, I'll just say that, as always, unless something happens, I'll be here with the Wild Card Wednesday night, hopefully. And then, of course, Clobby's Clubhouse this week will be my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. So that's pretty fun, of course. Wednesday night, again, on Wild Card Wednesday night, we will count down to the new episode of the Orville, like I always do. And, of course, Saturday night Star Trek. We are getting close to the end of the Next Generation reviews. We only have 3 episodes for you this week, and I'll tell you why. We usually do 4 when what's the normal show. We'll only do 3 this week. Bloodlines, Emergence, and Preemptive Strike. So that we may, for the following week, do our series wrap-up. Yes, our last episode of the series Next Generation review, which we will review all good things, and then we will review the series and seasons and series all. We'll wrap it up with our big end of the series bash extravaganza, our big Saturday night party celebrating us getting to the end of our reviews for Star Trek The Next Generation. The following week we will definitely we'll review the movies, don't get me wrong, but this is the series, and so our big bash we'll have for that. Then the following 2 weeks will be review the series, and then it will be on to Deep Space Nine right after that. So about a month away from Deep Space Nine, and that is, we were having a wonderful time, and we just appreciate all of you who hang out with us on Saturday nights. We're having a blast doing this. And look how we are now close to the halfway point of this monumental mission that we've taken upon ourselves to review all of the 735 segments that comprise real Star Trek. That is 1966 to 2005. The original series, the animated series, the 10 films, the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. All will be reviewed when it is all said and done. And even after that, which is going to be a while, we're going to continue and Star Trek talk. It'll be a Trek talk all the time. This past week, number 1 had to go on an away mission. So we basically just winged it, did a little open Trek talk. So anytime someone has to be away, we won't do the review, but we'll still do Trek talk. Your Muslim uncle asks, can you recommend any books like the Legion Giant book I picked up? The Legion Giant book. Which one did you pick? Oh, you picked up that. Let me see. Refresh my memory, your Muslim uncle. Did you pick up that Treasury edition with the wedding of Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl? Let me know which one that you picked up so that can help me a little bit. But yes, when it comes to Legion, I do have some recommendations. My beloved Legion of superheroes. So let's see here. All right. Iconicon, as I've been saying, now that we're a couple of weeks out, and I hope that I have not, I'm assuming this is on the website, so I think this is an updated schedule. Let's see here. I made that a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. So I'm going to run down this. I want this Iconicon schedule. I'll do it again Wednesday night as well, because I want to definitely get. This is going to be fantastic, folks. If you're a fan of 80s and 90s geekness, especially 80s, Retro Blasting, of course, they're in their 10th anniversary. My wonderful friends Michael and Melinda. who just run one of the most amazing, fantastic channels on YouTube. It's just incredible. Yes, I'm biased because they're my friends, but you could ask other people who don't know them personally that will tell you the same thing. They have a fantastic channel. It's not just me. I mean, obviously, when someone's your friend, they're always going to accuse you of bias. Well, people that they've never met love their channel. They have an extraordinary channel. And they've been around 10 years. And they just do the most amazing videos. And, of course, last year they started this online con called Iconicon. I was proud and privileged to host one of the panels and be on. And I was lucky enough to sit on as a guest on a couple of the other panels. And it was just a lot. It was so much fun. It was great. And, of course, they're doing it again now. Thank you, J-Man. See? I may be biased, but he's not. He's a fan. And it's yeah. And thank you so much, J-Man. I appreciate that, buddy. So they have starting on, let's see here. I'll take my eyes off the chat for a second so I can go to this page. The opening ceremonies will be 9 a.m. on Wednesday, June 29th. And then after that, again, panels will run through from that Wednesday, the 29th, all the way through Sunday, I believe the 3rd, that is. I'll make sure. I'll double check. So you've got that with the opening ceremonies. Then you've got premiere of was it Masters of the Universe Vintage Origins. So hosted by the great channel Chasing 80s Toys. You've got Revisiting House, the film House. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. With a couple of these stars of the film. With movie. I always help me. I can't always forget how to pronounce this. And I apologize because there were some wonderful people. Abulet. Movie Ubolet. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm fairly sure my wonderful friend Melinda will be part of that. I don't know if she'll be part of that panel or not. She will be part of a lot of panels, though. Oh, thank you, J-Man. I forgot. I was about to do that very thing and forgot all about it. So yeah, I was. Thank you all. Yeah, please go to the Retro Blasting channel. Thank you, D-Bud, for doing that. And yeah, and there's an Iconicon website. There's also a Retro Blasting website out there. J-Man, thank you so much. J-Man put the link to the website. I put one to the schedule. So yeah, check those out. And of course, please go to the Retro Blasting channel and subscribe if you have not already. I would really appreciate that. Anyone listening on a replay of this, please do so as well. Let's see what else we got here. Yes, you are a mind reader there, Jay. Thank you so much, buddy. So yes, Revisiting House. Let's see here. Again, they have, of course, categories. Toys, in the case of that one, the movies. Toys on the first one, movies, of course, with House. On toys, they have Action Man, Premier Action Man 007 from Hasbro. From Hasbro with Love. I love the title there. That's from the great Analog Toys. I know, I'm barely awake tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Just long weekend. I'll get back into the groove, I promise. Another movies panel on the film Rad, a conversation with star Bill Allen. That will be on the great Retro Blasting channel. A documentary, premiere of the Real Desert Rat, Analog Toys channel. Another toys panel, Mego Planet of the Apes. I love it, with Brick Mantooth on Analog Toys. Another toys panel, Premier expanding the range, expanding the range fan-made figures. Toy Connections channel. See, always have to come back and check see if I got anything else going on in the chat. Okay, good. And then, I believe the last one of that day, that Wednesday, will be Endless Bullets. We'll have, let's see, Celebrity Deathmatch. It looks to me like it's obvious. It's going to be Chuck Norris versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude doesn't have a chance, does he? Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. All right. Then Thursday, the 30th. The 30th. Let's see what we have here. Toys. G.I. Joeberg, the RC Mauler. Premiere from G.I. Joe Mauler tank remote control upgrade from G.I. Joeberg channel. I guess it is. It's a channel. Some of these channels I know, some of them I don't know that well. I know this next one, of course. Iconicon Game Show. Triple Threat. The Iconicon Game Show on the Retro Blasting channel. Premiere of Remembering Toys R Us. 2-cent toys. Wow. That's going to be a great one. I mean, they're all going to be great, but depending on what you're into and they got a little something for everyone, which is always cool. Then toys again at 11 a.m. Superheroes for the 90s. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from World Class Bullshitters. A very well-known channel, as you all know. What? Oh, Rob Altus is a big fan of the Planet of the Apes, is he? Cool. I'm looking forward to that one too. As a Mego fan, I don't have any of the Mego Planet of the Apes figures, but I wish I did. I love Mego. Toys at 1 p.m. It'll be premiere G.I. Joe playset special on Chasing 80s Toys. Wow. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know it's Jeff Barker, but I think it's also our good buddy Scuba Pete is involved in that. I could be wrong, but I do believe Scuba Pete is a part of that channel. This is one I'm jealous of, man, right here. Movie Abuelette. And Melinda, don't smack me if I'm getting it wrong. Please just help me pronounce it right. You think I'll get it now? Abuelette? Abuelette. And why can't I say it right? Because I'm an idiot, of course. Movies. But I'm jealous of you all. This is big stuff right here. Restoring Star Trek the Motion Picture. Wow. That's just incredible. They're going to have producer David C. Feen and post supervisor Mike Mattasino, join Movie Abuelette's Conrad Chambers and Retroblastic's Belinda Mock to share their experience of restoring and, in some cases, recreating Robert Wise's vision for the original Star Trek crew's first big screen adventure. The result is a stunning science fiction spectacle with all new visual effects carefully crafted to match the work of effects geniuses Douglas Trumbull and John Dykstra. Sorry when I try to read too fast. I'm just having a real off night tonight, folks. Sorry. Still with you though. I'm with you in spirit. And the remastered epic adventuresome score from Jerry Goldsmith. Fans and newcomers alike will love to hear about their work in crafting this wholly new presentation of the classic film. Part of Iconicon 2022, the online convention focused on pop culture of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's huge. I just love that one. I will definitely be there for that one, and I'm trying to get into all of them, of course. Try to make it to listen to all of them. Jeff Morris. Okay, thank you, Jeff Morris. I appreciate that. I figured it was Scuba. That was the one Scuba was on. We love our boy Scuba Pete. He's a good friend of the show. Well, I'm looking forward to that one big time. The next will be at 4 p.m. Toys. Premiere of the resurgence of Sergeant Slaughter action figures. And then the next one at 5. On the Retro Blasting channel, of course, The Monster Squad, a conversation with star Andre Gower. Wow, there you go. Fantastic. The next one will be, again, on Retro Blasting channel. It'll be a documentary premiere, My Complete Spider-Man Story. And, of course, that's my good buddy Michael French, who is a Spider-Man fan. And, wow, man. Dude, I can't wait to see this. Of course, all of his stuff is just amazing. He makes such great stuff, so. That, I'm really excited about this one, dude. You know, he's a Spidey fan and a Superman fan, so he's on both sides of the aisle with that one. He loves them both companies. Let's see. And then it's me. To close out the Thursday evening, I can't even just tell you how honored I am to be doing it again for them. And it'll be, of course, comics. It's the only comics panel because, comics in the 80s, there's just so much to, it would take to cover them all the things going on at those in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And, I don't know how many comics fans tune in to Retro Blasting and something like that. So for them to let me do this, I'm just so honored. But it ties into things that they do involve themselves with a lot, which is toys. And so, as you all know, I've been talking about it for weeks now. It will be Toy Comics. And I'm so honored to be joined again by my great buddy, Michael French, and, of course, Matt Swafford and Jeff Barker. So looking forward immensely to that one. That is going to be, I think it's got my time listed adjusted for the sites, but I think it is 9 p.m. Eastern. The next morning, 7 a.m. They're starting early, but this is for the whole world. So there you go. On Analog Toys Channel, Pop Culture, Premier, Desert Rat, and Sol Trooper react to Retro Blasting. Wow. If you're a wrestling fan, the Attitude Era of Wrestling, Sergeant Slaughter, that's going to be on. Doesn't say which channel. Oh, Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse. That's the channel. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. And I should put my screen way closer to where it is, to my stupid face. Would probably help. Let's see here. Okay. Then, of course, wow, this is huge here. Huge. Toys. Premiere tour of the USS Flag on Chasing 80s Toys. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Toys again at 11 a.m. That'll be Star Wars figure designer Jim Swearengin on the Retro Blasting channel. That's amazing. Wow. Endless Bullets at 12 p.m. Premiere Endless Bullets Dead Heat with movie Abulet. The film Dead Heat. Remember that one? Joe Piscopo, Treat Williams. Originally, I remember for months and months and months leading up to when that movie was released, it kept being reported in Starlog as the movie. It was called Outer Heat. All right, Jay, man, buddy, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure, bro. Commiserations to the great J-Man. Toys, toy collecting versus US versus UK on Universal Shabby Reviews channel. Wow, look at this one here. Movies at 4 p.m. Premiere The Last Starfighter, The Importance of the Hero's Journey on Matt Movies 611. Oh, wow, this is a great one here. Music, the best 90s movie soundtracks on movie Amulet. Oh, my goodness. Toys again. Premiere Godzilla, Tokyo Toy Bastard. I love it, and I love it. My sons used to collect Godzilla toys. I remember I had so much fun buying Godzilla toys for him when he was a kid in the 90s. Toys again at 9 p.m. That's probably Central. Again, you can just go to the site, and wherever you're from, it'll adjust for your time zone, probably. On 2 Cent Toys, that's Not All That Glitters Is Gold, movie toy tie-ins of the 90s. On Saturday, July the 2nd, open up, 6 a.m. G.I. Joe, 40th anniversary on Analog Toys. Wow. See who's going to be on that one? I bet I know. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't say who's going to be on there with him. Why do I think Michael will be on there with him? I don't know. He might not. Be in his wheelhouse, though. Of course, everything is. Movies at 8 a.m. Analog Toys channel. Although Michael will be on there. No, I bet is it Michael? I bet it's Melinda because it's Rambo 3. I'm gonna bet Melinda. Let's see. Oh, both of them. Okay, fair enough. Melinda loves some Rambo, and I love Melinda. So that is so damn cool. Here we go. At 10 a.m., 2 cents toys. Premiere 90s Joe's for your reconsideration. Movie Omelette at 11 a.m. has Candyman. This, oh my goodness, right here. Let me tell you something. This is hugeness right here. And I know Melinda is just so excited, and I'm excited for her. 30th anniversary retrospective of Candyman. Bernard Rose, the director, and Tony Todd, the great Tony Todd, and he is great. I mean, that guy's one of the greatest actors. I don't know what it is about him. And I'm not a big horror fan. I'm not that big a fan of any of this stuff. I think I've seen Toy Man, yeah. Tony Todd, everything I've ever seen him in, he's fantastic. Not just playing a Klingon, he's done other stuff too, but it's just something about the guy's a brilliant actor, and he just smolders when he's on the screen. No matter what he's doing, man, he's amazing. And then, of course, premiere SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron on the Leo Convoys Reviews channel. On Valiverse, after that, we'll have movies, 80s action movie villains, the good and the bad. Retro Blasting will be hosting Reclaimers Vintage Toys Charity Auction at 3:30 p.m. This, of course, again, we're on Saturday now. Movies, movie, video game, movie, why it works and why it doesn't on 2-cent toys. After that, and the evening will end up with television premiere. Capitalism Killed the Dinosaurs, and We're Next. Cold Crash Pictures. Toys, after that, Kenner versus Power of the Force on 3POA. On Sunday, I believe the final day, starting at 8 a.m., Toy Biz Playmates and Kenner a Battle Royale for the 90s toy aisle. Toys, premiered The Renegades, the complete saga. We'll be on the next one. That'll be G.I. Joeberg. Pop Culture Transformers in the 90s, Leo Convoys Reviews. And the next one is also Leo Convoys Reviews. That's Pop Culture Premiere Beast Wars. And let's see here. Wow, I love this one. Retro Blasting. Game Show, Old School Star Wars. Of course, that will have the great Michael French and others I know. Tom Burgess, I believe there. I grew up Star Wars and Seth Hastings. There you go. Movies. Premiere Deep Cuts. Highlander 2. I think J-Man already left. Dude. Damn it. I'm going to have to tell about J-Man about this. I mean, if he hasn't seen this already, he's probably seen this. J-Man, the Lone Defender. Sequels that suck. Oh, that was for you, J-Man. Dad, man, what's up, buddy? Jeff Morris. Yes. It is amazing how many great guests they've got there. I can't wait to tell J-Man about this one, if he hasn't seen it already. Then later they have in the Valverse site channel has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie review 1990 with special guests. Let's see. Cool. And then Everybody is Somebody's Favorite, an ode to background characters. Premiere Everybody is Somebody's Favorite on 2-cent toys. That's a premiere. Whoa. What'd I do? Thing just jumped on me. And then the closing ceremonies at 8 p.m. So anyway, that's the itinerary for Iconicon, my friends. And let's take a look at our poll that I put up before the show. We'll start talking comics now. I mean, I just wanted to run through that a little bit. We have 24 votes already. Wow. 24 votes. I was basically asking, pick the character you'd like to see me do a spotlight on show about. And I tried to pick ones we haven't done before, obviously. Whoa, Hulk. I'm surprised at this. Okay. In the lead, in first place at 30%, is the Hulk. Wow. Tied for second place is Captain America and Captain Marvel, the real Captain Marvel, Shazam. And is it ironic that the Flash, the fastest one, is in last place at 19%. Thank you all for voting on that. I'll leave it up a little bit longer. In Future, what's up, buddy? And Steve Mitchum, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Mark D, will see you here. What's up, Deuterishness? How's it going? Wow. Yeah, Mark D, I don't know if you just missed it, but I was showing the yes, Chris. That's true. Fact check true. Mexican Iron Man will be happy with that so far. So I was just showing the Iconicon itinerary, Mark D. And J-Man had just cut out before it got to the end if he had to go. And then what do I get to? One of the panels on that Sunday is Sequels That Suck, Highlander 2. Well, I don't know if J-Man has seen the whole thing yet. He probably has. But it would have been fun to make sure that he knew about that one. I'm going to have to definitely make sure that J-Man watches that panel. He must watch that panel. So, yeah, again, looking back at the poll with Hulk out in the lead there, 27 votes. Thank you. I'm a little surprised by that, but I love the Hulk. And remember, we've done countless Superman shows, I've done a few Batman shows. I've done Carlos and I did The Thing. I did a show about Daredevil. But there's still a lot of shows as far as like one, focusing on one character. Dadman voted for. Hey, I love the look. They would not be on that list if I didn't love them. So I love them all. So no shame in any vote, Dadman. Hey, Jack's mama, what's up, my dear? I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. God bless you. Hope you're having a wonderful, week, night and week. So, and I'll probably put 4 more characters up there in a minute. Obviously I had to pick some that I had done, and I almost put all Marvel, but I said, let me put 2 Marvel and 2 DC. I'll do that thing on the next one. But the Hulk's a good choice. Again, remember, on these polls, I don't get a vote. So out of these 3, I don't know which one I would pick. That's why I'm letting you all pick. I love them all. Hulk's a good one, though. I'd probably vote for Hulk. Even though I love Captain America, of course. I don't know, something about old J. Jaws. I think that's what I would do. And of course, next week, I am committed to next Monday night to bringing you a comic book review. Yes, Jack's mama, as someone who is also in Louisiana, yes, it is ridiculously hot here. This heat is just, it is brutal. Especially my situation here. It's I got out into the heat a little bit too much yesterday. I must have it did not go well. I'm not saying I had a heat stroke or anything, but man, I did not feel good after getting, I don't know if I got dehydrated too much or what. I started getting cramps on my legs and stuff like that. And not good. I'm still kind of wobbly from yesterday being out of the heat. And it was outdoors at a barbecue, even under under awnings and things like that. And, it's just not an undercover a little bit. It's just not enough. So be careful if you're down here in this horrific heat, especially in this humid, horrible heat down here. It's garbage. And by the way, they say that the first day of summer is not even until next week. It's summer. Don't even go there. It's summer. So, yeah. First day of summer. You kidding me? It's so summery. It's summerish now. Oh, D-Bud, you getting some hot weather there too, huh? I mean, tonight the nights aren't that bad though. Nights right now we're fine. But this week we're going to be in the high in the high 90s, and then we're going to hit 100 at some point at the end of the week. So 97, 97, 97, 99, 100, 99, 99. Oh my God. With crazy humidity factors. Anyway, so what let us see if there's any more on the poll, because I'll put some more characters in a minute. 28 votes, okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it changed. These polls get exciting. They change, they shift, just like the one we had last night. Now Captain America and the Hulk are dead tie at 29%, with Captain Marvel, aka the real one, the Shazam one. Shame to have to put that distinction there. 25%, and Barry Allen, the Flash, upping us a little bit to 18%. So, I mean, that's respectable. He's holding in there. That's out of 28 votes. Wow. Okay. Amazing. Well, there you go. Hey, Hungry Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you there, buddy. Yes, Jack's mama, I too am ready for autumn. Let's see here. Now I'm going to do a review Monday night. I'm not exactly sure what. Mark voted for the big red cheese. Well, I don't blame you. I love him. But I'll get done eventually. Well, the two real Cap Marvels, Billy Batson and I mean, look, no, I love them both. Look, I love Marvel, but I'm sorry. Billy Batson is Captain Marvel. Marvel is just that. He's Marvel. He's Captain Marvel. Marvel. I'm glad that we can say Marvel. I mean, even when you put the captain in there, Captain Marvel. Even when he doesn't say it, it does. So yeah, we'll be good on that. Oh Lordy. So we've got, now we know who two of us voted for. Two of you voted for Captain Marvel. Oh, another vote has shifted it again. No, it's down to 28. Oh my goodness, it's a three-way tie now between Captain Marvel, Hulk, and Captain America. Holy crap, this thing. My goodness, it shifts, huh? Whoa, wow. Yeah, well, the Feige one doesn't even register for me, Chris Persia. Hungry Boy wants the Kree one. I like Marvel just fine. He'll never mean to me what the Billy Batson one does. That's just me though. I understand. D-Bud voted for Flash, and Mexican Iron Man isn't here to vote for him. Hey, Mike, as in Mexican Iron Man, I know you're probably not listening now, but if you were, when I was trying to find out which other character I put up there, I thought of you first. But I love him, so, There he is right there. Oh, my goodness. Sam rocks. Flash sucks. I voted for Captain Marvel. Shazam. What's up, Mexican Iron Man? Your ears were burning or what, buddy? I put Barry up there because I love him. Well, you'll be happy to know that the Flash will not win this race. It looks like. Oh man, I love Mexican Iron Man. Say my name, I show up. He goes, Shazam! Or let's see, we'll have to Shabam. If you say Shabam, Mexican Iron Man shows up. Good to see you there, brother. I hope you're doing well, man. I'm glad you popped in, buddy. That was perfect. I was gonna put Iron Man on there. I'm gonna make another one in a minute where it'll be 4 more characters. Because, like I said, the only spotlights I've done so far, and it's been a while. Oh, look, I love the Shazam cap, so I'm there with you. Mexican Candyman. The only ones I've really done so far are The Thing, of course. I've done Superman, plus many different shows about Superman. I've done Batman. I've done a show about. I've done Daredevil. We've done a few, and of course, we've done reviews of a lot of them. Yes, sir. You name the time. We need to do Green Lantern, Green Arrow team up still this summer. Yes, sir. We'll get it ready, and it's done. The hard traveling heroes, the Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams saga of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, the classic from the early 70s. One day soon, folks, in the not too distant future, my old buddy Mexican Iron Man and I will review that. I'm really looking forward to that, dude. Let me tell you something. These comic review shows are a lot of fun. I've been having a blast doing them. Like I said, next Monday night, we're going to do one. I'm not sure what yet. But a week from tonight will be a review. Yeah. So, and again, everyone, Iconicon, when I do that, that will be, I might do the Clubby's Clubhouse after I get done with the Iconicon panel. It might be early enough to do that. Or I might not. Might just do something else. Look at Guagnar's figured me out. I'm nailed, dude. He said Clobby wants the Hulk to win so he can talk about Hulk versus Thing fights. Actually, I am going to just do a show about Hulk versus Thing fights anyway. In fact, Mark D with the C and I would want to do that one with me, I'm sure. D-Bud says he just ordered the Green Lantern, Green Arrow hardcover. Mike, do you have that book? Or do you have a book with those reprints? Or the originals even? I don't know. I have that one hardcover I have that hardcover, I think, if we're talking about the same one, D-Bud. Oliver Bellamonte, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. He says, Bobby, I vote for you to tell the tale of Captain America. I've seen the horror movie House on VHS way back in 1988 with my sisters, and it freaked us out. Well, then you should definitely catch that Retro Blasting Iconicon panel about House. That's going to be great. Phantom said, Johnny Quick, Wally. Johnny Quick is better than Wally Flash. Wow. I'm not a big fan of Wally Flash either. I mean, I got used to him in some venues, but I'm a Barry guy. Barry's my Flash. I love Jay, but that great episode of Batman Brave and the Bold that was about the Flash. Oh my God, the Flash episode, incredible. But see, yeah, look, I love the Hulk. I love him. It's just that, he's stronger than the Thing, but I still love the Thing more. But that said, it's about time old J Jaws got some love, and now, I don't know, he might lose this race. But if he loses to Captain America, hey, can't say much about that. That would be at least, someone you could understand that, right? So, oh my goodness. Fact. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? You know where the Hulk rates on my all-time favorite characters list? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh. I always resented the Hulk being stronger than Ben Grimm. You know, it doesn't bother me that much. Look, Ben's my favorite, but the fact that Hulk is stronger is kind of interesting because it makes his Ben's fight that much more valiant. In a sense, it's something that it may, in a sense, enhance the character of Ben Grimm. I mean, it's going up against such a extraordinarily such a mismatch in opponents. If you know where I'm coming from. So yeah. Anyway, look, the Hulk's my top characters. There's my all-time favorite. The top five characters of my favorite of all time, of course, are the Thing, Superman / Superboy, or Superboy, Superman, I should say, the Batman, Captain America, and Spidey. That's my top five. And in my top 10, look, all of this whole the whole poll there. Captain Marvel, the Green Lantern, of course, Captain Marvel, Mr. Fantastic, the Barry Allen Flash, and the Hulk. So they're all favorites of mine. Pineapple Thing doesn't count, dude. Hulk dominates Ben Grimm as Speedy Gonzalez dominates the Flash. First of all, it's true that Hulk beats him, except for Pineapple Thing, which doesn't count. Nevertheless, Ben dominates them all in heart. And Speedy Gonzalez Flash could circle the world like 20 times before Speedy Gonzalez gets out of his stance. And that's coming from love of Speedy. I personally love old Speedy Gonzalez. But let's be honest. I mean, let's be honest here, folks. Speedy he doesn't have the kind of powers that the Flash has. I mean, isn't that one of the fun things about being a comic book geek? I mean, because I know we're just like razzing each other, but there we go. We're razzing each other, but yeah, that's an updated version. My top 10 favorite superheroes that we can actually laugh at each other and joke around like who's stronger, like when we were 8 years old. Okay. I mean, but the thing is, there's no dispute. The Hulk is the strongest one there is. Except, of course, for the Silver Age Superman. But that goes without saying, right? Yeah, but let's zap Speedy with some gamma rays and then we'll see. Gamma rays? I don't know. You think that would make him as fast as now? Speedy would need the Speed Force. The Speedy Gonzalez is he? I don't look. Actually, I just pissed myself off because I don't like all that Speed Force crap. Who started that crap? Was that Wade or was it Johns? I think it was Wade. Who was that started the Speed Force dribble? Something I've never been a fan of. To be honest, I mean, I joke about it. I mean, it's there. But who started that crap? I think it was Mark Wade. But I'm not sure. Oliver. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, Mexican Iron Man, I'm with you. They didn't need it. Let them just be speedsters. I don't like that. It was Wade. Thank you, Judy. JD, I figured it was Wade. I just don't like. I'm with you, Mike. I hate the idea of the Speed Force. Just be fast. Get your superpowers. Superman doesn't have the Speed Force, and he's almost as fast as the Flash. So, Oliver Belamonte, Club, if you were to tell the tale of Hulk, who among his villains you handpick to define him? My favorite Hulk villain is going to be a standard answer. I love the leader. The reason why is that the leader is this he's all brain, where the Hulk is all brawn, and he had a lot of good villains. Obviously, to slug it out, you need the Abomination. He's right there with the leader for me. In fact, if you're going to have the Hulk, you have to almost have two villains: the leader using the Abomination. But you don't really need the Abomination. But I think the leader defines him because he's the opposite. Just like Batman, the Joker and Batman are opposites. Superman and Luthor are opposites. Reed Richards and Doctor Doom are opposites. Thor and Loki are opposites. That sort of thing. Yeah, the leader for sure, and that's a pat answer because everyone's going to say the leader. But yeah, I think he is the greatest Hulk villain. And they don't know how to write villains anymore. Exactly, JD Lewis. Speed Force. Superman don't need no stinking Speed Force. Yeah. I know. Yep, that's a good point there, Hungry Boy. That's why you said gamma rays. Speed Force is a slice of Garbaggio pizza. I'll never forget when I first read about that. I was like, wait a minute now. You got to find some dumb reason to explain his super speed? Get the fry out of here with that crap. So let's take a look at the poll. See if you got any. Oh, we're up to 31 votes now. Let's see. 32 votes. 33. I think let the thing refresh it. Okay, I think we're up to 33 votes. As Abbott Costello said, that's a lot of votes. He should be president. Okay. All right, 33 votes. The Hulk has leaped back into the lead at 30%. And in second place is Shazam, Captain Marvel. At 27%. Captain America is steady at 24% in third place. And in last place, the caboose is the fastest man alive. 18%. For the Flash, a.k.a. the greatest Flash of them all, Barry Allen. My goodness. My goodnessness. Well, oh well. The leader looks like Vincent Price with... Oh, God. Other than the leader... The only other real Hulk villains are Abomination and Metal Master. Yeah. Hey, don't forget By Beast. And no, it's not meant in that way. Well, they're all right. They're not a lot of Hulk villains, but you've got Zax. Cobalt Man. Or was it Cobalt Man, the Hulk villain? Pop culture curator. Good to see you, buddy. Man, I knew Mexican Iron Man would love this. Seeing Flash disgraced like this. Yeah, I agree with that. Thunderbolt Ross is definitely a Hulk villain. That's a good point, Wagner. But you're right. Hulk doesn't have a rogues gallery. I mean, he's got. I used to think that Absorbing Man went from being a Hulk villain to a Thor villain, back and forth. But I think he started as a Thor villain. Yeah, Cobalt Man killed Jarella. I love Jarella. And so did Thor. So did Hulk, rather. But you're right, though, Phantom. There's not a lot of them. And yes, I know, like I said, Absorbing Man is kind of a Thor villain, but he fought Hulk too. So Wolverine started as a Hulk villain. Yeah, that's right, Wagner. That is correct. But I think the first comic I saw Absorbing Man in as a kid was probably a Hulk comic. No, 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 no. Maybe the Avengers. No, maybe an Hulk. Wow, he's been all over the place. That's another thing. Some of these villains, uh, are infidels. They cheat. Wendigo, Wendigo. Yeah, there you go. There you go. For example, the first time I saw Rhino, we all know he's a Spider-Man villain. First time I saw Rhino, it was on the cover where he and Abomination are surrounding the Hulk. I'm not a big fan of Red Hulk personally, Chris Persia, but yes, he is a Hulk villain, and he's Thunderbolt Ross. Hulk 125 was the first time D-Bud saw Absorbing Man. So I'm going to do a show about the Hulk. I'll see if I can find someone who loves the Hulk as much as I do to do it. Because like I said, Carlos and I did a show about the Thing. And we had a lot of fun doing that. It's been a good while now. In fact, I probably need to do that again. I probably need to do that again, probably, Uh, hmm. See here. World War Hulk, all the other heroes are villains. Yeah. I didn't like World War Hulk that much, to be honest. Gwagdar, I don't consider Doc Samson to be a Hulk villain. A person. I love Doc Samson, by the way. I love him. I don't consider him to be a Hulk villain because he was trying to help the Hulk. Yes, he fought him. So personally, I wouldn't consider him one. That's my opinion. Will we ever see the Hulk done right in a film? I'm going to say no, sir. Curator, pop culture curator, no, sir. I think I thought he was kind of okay in a couple of those Avengers movies. If I'd have had my druthers, we would have had a Defenders movie. Not that Netflix show that shouldn't have been called Defenders either. We would have had a proper Defenders movie when they got the right, because they were able to use the Hulk. You get and use Submariner right. You don't have to put Silver Surfer in it if you don't want to. But Doctor Strange we already have in the movies. Hulk, bring on the Silver Surfer. No, you don't have to bring Surfer much. He's in the original team, but that doesn't matter. But you could have Submariner or not. But I would just want at least Doctor Strange, Hulk, Hellcat, Valkyrie, the real Valkyrie, not Tessa Thompson, and Nighthawk at minimum. At minimum. I'd love to see a Defenders movie. I don't think we need a Hulk movie that much. UFOs were Hulk villains. That's true. That's a good one. They were later. They were kind of later in Bill Mantlo, Sal Buscema run. I like the UFOs, so they're just basically the villainous Fantastic Four type thing. I like the UFOs. That's a good one. See, but there you go. You have to dig deep to find a Hulk Rose Gallery, like a big one. Whereas again, Spidey has a big Rose Gallery. We've talked about this a lot. Sometimes when Purple would come on, we talk about this, and I think over on Nick's channel we talk about superheroes with Rose Galleries. If you look at my top 10 right here, the Thing doesn't necessarily count because he's the Fantastic Four, so his villains are all that pretty much. But Superman has a big Rose Gallery. Green Lantern doesn't have a huge Rose Gallery. Mr. Fantastic, again, same deal, Fantastic Four rogues. Captain Marvel has a colorful one. Batman, of course, huge one. Captain America, not the biggest of rogues gallery. Spidey is one of the biggest ones, and so is Flash. Hulk doesn't have a huge one. as far as rogues galleries go. I agree because writers don't want to write more than 30 pages of creative pure rage only in a screenplay. Yeah. So, yeah. But that's still, hey, look, after the leader, it gets, and Abomination, yeah, it's not a lot of, not a lot of big name villains. And some of these villains, cheat on their heroes and go fight other ones. Ah, there you go, Gwagnar. That's true. Nightmare was a very good villain for the Hulk. One of the great things about the Hulk, though, was he could go he would fight heroes too, and that was kind of fun. Okay, let's see. We're at 35 votes, and the Hulk has stretched his lead a little bit to 31% in the number one spot, and the number two spot. That great Captain Marvel, the original, Shazam, with 26%. And Captain America is holding at third spot at 23%. And Barry Allen, the Flash, has moved up, still in fourth place, but at 20%. This is getting to be a race. I might let that sit up there for a while. Let that sit up there a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. But see, I love Doc Samson. And he's not a villain. So, but he did fight Hulk a couple times. But who didn't fight Hulk? It's funny, people talk about, rightly so. Yes, come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Let's disappoint Mexican Iron Man. Rightly so. A lot of people, we talk about the Thing Hulk battles. He fought Thor a lot too. There were a lot of Thor Hulk fights. And well, again, he fought other superheroes all the time. But the big one that stands out, it'll always be his main opponent will always be Ben, even though he's stronger. It's just the way it works. I remember when he fought Daredevil? Oh dear, oh dear. What is up with your bad self? Mark D.
Hey, the Thing is the strongest one there is.
Yeah, he's the greatest, rockiest one there is for sure. Well, he's my favorite, but Hulk's the strongest. Hulk
I
smash
know. That always got me so
monster.
mad as a kid. I should have written a letter to complain to the Marvel Bulletin. What do you mean the Hulk Thing can only lift what did they have him for a while? 80 tons, and Hulk was 100 tons, whatever the handbook said, or something like that. Yeah.
Did you ever see
what if the Thing works out a lot? Maybe he could get stronger.
Did you ever see that Marvel Comics strength chart that they put on I'm trying to find that. Let's find that.
Yeah, it was in the handbook or whatever. And
they did one before that, though. They did one years before that.
Yeah, because that always got me mad. Because obviously the Thing was always out. No Secret was my favorite too. So it was always would get me angry. And then sometimes they had like Ben was never scared of the Hulk though. That's what I always liked too. So he didn't run away like Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Here it is. Maybe I should. Let me take. It's probably better if I
download it and then upload it.
Let me download it. Let me get the picture. Do it for an overlay, and we can see it better. You see who who they put it. I remember when I first saw this. I don't know if it was Thor? Was Champions Thor or
Wasn't Thor rated stronger than the Thing 2 at one point in that chart? It's been so long since I've seen it.
But... We'll see. Okay. All right, here's the first batch. Wait a minute. Because this is something that kids do, man. Who's the strongest? Oh, wait, but that's not the first batch. All right, the heavyweights. Okay, they got the heavyweights. They don't have them in order. Where's the super heavyweight? Oh, there's the super heavyweights. Okay. There we go. All right, this is the super heavyweights. Okay. All right, we're gonna have the super heavyweights first, folks. This was let me find the comic this was from.
Is it a 70s chart or is it
This is real deal. This is Bronze Age, and
Bronze
I don't
Age?
deal in
Okay,
no yeah.
Well, early 70s, yeah.
We don't deal in no
Because there's some new stuff I'm seeing
crap.
online, but
yeah, no, we don't deal in no fake crap.
Yeah. Marvel Dictionary, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm gonna put up a couple of these. We'll show them all. I got to find them, of course. I forgot all about this because this is important stuff right here, folks. You may not think it is, but it is important to get these things right. I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah, like everyone thinks Wolverine this is super strong, but he's really not. He's just got a skeleton. I mean, he's very strong, but he's not super. I wouldn't say has superhuman strength. Not Spider-Man. What's Spider-Man? 10 tons was Spider-Man. They said could lift.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of pics
that
here. Just want to make sure I got the right ones here. Heavyweights and the super medium weights. We'll go with that. Okay. So let me get these together. Because this is important stuff, The people need to know these things. Yeah. All right. Oops. Sorry, everyone. I just want to make sure that we get the information right here. Because it's important. All right, who wants to see who's the strong ones? Some of you probably seen this before. I'm gonna go out on a limb that the crew we've got here has seen some of this before. What do you think?
I would, agree with that. I should hope so. Right. Everyone's still living in their basement.
No, I mean they know their comics.
Yeah.
We got some big comics fans here. Now, again, if it were a speed list, there'd be no choice. It'd be, the Flash way faster, for example, than Speedy Gonzalez. I mean, it wouldn't even be a contest. Speedy wouldn't even be, on that list. As we all know, right?
Them is fighting words.
So
Mexican Iron Man is still around. Yep.
Mexican Iron Man knows that Speedy Gonzalez wouldn't even be on the list. So here you go with the super heavyweights.
Where's the Thing?
He's not on there.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What was he on a diet?
He's in the heavyweights.
Oh, I protest.
I don't think we're talking about weight here. You said diet, like this sort of like it's about weight.
I know. Making a bad joke. I get a dispensation. It was Father's Day yesterday, so I can still tell bad dad jokes from one day. Yep.
It extends. The bad jokes clause extends. So you're fine.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Where'd I put the other one? Oh, but I misnamed it. I'll find it.
So they don't say who's the strongest, though. Yeah, but they're saying Wonder Man is stronger than the Thing.
Yes, Wonder Man is up there. I mean, he's up there. He's considered to be up there with all the best. I mean, with all the top guys.
I guess, but yeah, I think the Thing could take him in a fight pretty easily.
I can't find the other one.
The heavyweights. Yep.
I'm trying to find the medium heavyweights.
Yeah.
I know I found the dang picture. All right, everyone, hang on. I'll find it. I must have did something wrong with it. I probably put the wrong thing.
Just talk to the computer.
Yeah. Frack. Okay. Medium heavyweights. Oh, I see. Let's see. There we go. The stupid computer was being an ass chop.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how they do that.
Personal confuser.
Asswads. Yeah.
Blue Laporte says.
So because I wanted to talk. I want to get the other picture before I talk about that first one there. Hulk goes without saying.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with anyone on this thing. I think they all work. Okay, there we go. So, all right, the medium heavyweights are right here. But first, let's go with the super heavyweights for a second, everyone. See what everyone is saying here. These should all be ultra heavyweights with Galactus and Celestials. Where Rocky and Apollo and Drago.
Yeah. Well, that's tomorrow night on Nick's channel. We'll be on Toxic Tuesday. Yep.
That's right.
10 Eastern. Come over to Nick's channel. We'll be talking. I will break you.
Okay. Here's my Iron. D-Bud, don't get mad at me, dude. But Iron Man doesn't belong here. Not with the super heavyweights. His power comes from technology. Can it put him in a class with the Hulk strength or even Thor or Hercules and Wonder Man?
And he can only last there for 2 seconds, right? What doesn't he run out of power? As they're saying in the graph.
I don't know, man, about Iron Man being up there with them. He says, with a potent enough energy source, I can charge my armor to this power level for about 2 seconds. Okay, all right. I'm not going to. I guess
maybe if he had the Hulkbuster armor, but yeah, later. That was later, though, I think, yeah.
Hulk should be in a class by himself. By the way, I think this is by John Byrne and Bob Layton. But 2 seconds. But I hear what but we all love Iron Man, so what the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, what's up? All right. The second level.
Hey, Dave.
The heavyweight. The thing, yes. How come? I don't know. Namor. I don't know. Don't you think Namor might ought to be up there on the first level?
I guess not. But I would think Sasquatch is pretty damn strong too. So
yeah,
I don't know.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, Doc Samson always gets his ass whooped. So I'll get Doc. He's not a fighter, like you said. So he would. Samson would always lose. Yeah.
He's not a fighter.
I guess he was around the 80-ton level, I think. Yeah. But I mean, this changes too. So
yeah. Well, Herm. I guess I'll allow it, but look at this bottom. All right. Power Man, Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Silver Surfer. I don't know, man. He might need to be in the top super heavyweights.
Yeah, I mean, with his cosmic powers, I guess they're talking what he can lift, but Silver Surfer is
gravity doesn't mean anything to him. Yes, it's true. Like again, that's true. Wonder Man was created to defeat the Avengers single-handedly. I have no problem with Wonder Man being up there, but I think Silver Surfer belongs at the very top. Certainly not with the super medium weights. Colossus, Ghost Rider.
Spidey's not nowhere as strong as Colossus, right?
I mean, I
can't imagine that.
I mean, he's powerful, but he's tough.
10 tons. Yeah, no, I would think Colossus was picked to fight the champion. So, yeah, I can't imagine that they would have. Spidey's nowhere near Colossus' strength. I mean, it'd be tough to hit him, but that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And who's that strange-looking Valkyrie there? I don't recognize her.
A real deal Valkyrie, sir.
Just kidding.
I know.
And She-Hulk, I think, would be. I'd put She-Hulk in with the heavyweights, wouldn't you? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it depends. I mean,
well, maybe I don't know.
I guess
not
how they're
quite the heavy ones, but yeah. So then you got, of course, Bob. All right, here's something. I don't know about this one here because that's weird. Well, okay. You've got can't see this one that well, everyone. Probably they might be able to see it better than I can, though. One thing I don't understand about this one is Aquarian. I don't know. He should be up there like with the tops because when he was Wondar, it was almost like a Wonder Man level power. Then you got the regular guys, of course.
Okay, yeah. Like Captain America is, like the peak human, right? So that's what all these guys don't have superhuman strength per se. Yep.
Till later.
Yeah. Then they kind of in the movies they made Captain America pretty pretty strong. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, what the hell, folks?
They're missing Captain Marvel on there. That's too old, but yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, Miss Marvel wouldn't show up, right? I guess so. That's
no, I didn't see her on there. Weird, huh?
Yeah, but you think she would be one on?
Right.
I guess she wasn't on the radar back then, probably.
Yeah.
I think she would have shown up.
All right.
Yep.
See what that poll's doing here.
Those are always fun, though. Yep.
Let's see what's going on with the polls. At the polls, let's say. I think we're stopped at about. I'm about to stop it, I guess, since we got probably as many votes as we're going to get. I'd say 30. Oh, 38. It moved up a little bit. So let me go ahead. All right. Should I stop it?
Let it go a little more, right? Or unless you want to do a new one.
I could do another one. All right. Let's see. That's moving up a little bit, though. Okay. Just under 40 votes. At 39 votes, folks. And the question for those listening out there was, pick a character that you'd like to see me do a spotlight show about. So I picked ones that I've not done yet. And that is, of course, the choices are Captain America, Hulk, Captain Marvel, the Shazam one, in other words, the real deal, and the Flash, Barry Allen. And it's been all over the place. I mean, it was kind of a bit of a race. Right now, in first place, at the number one spot is the Hulk at 31%. Right behind him at 26% is Captain America with his mighty shield. Coming in at third place is the real deal Captain Marvel, who says Shazam. Billy Batson, of course, the 23%. And the Flash, Barry Allen, the fastest man alive, is in last place at 21%. And Mexican Iron Man could not be happier. That's right, about 90.
How many times did Mexican Iron Man vote? Yep. Did he use all of his armors? Did he use all of his armors to vote?
he made up some accounts just to vote a couple times, I think. Well, see, I happen to know for a fact that my buddy Mexican Iron Man is a big fan of Green Lantern Hal Jordan. And
Hard Traveling Heroes.
Yeah, he's kind of a DC guy, yet he's Mexican Iron Man. So he's a Green Lantern fan, though, as well. So, yeah. Interesting, of course. And so, yes, Hard Traveling Heroes, he and I will review sometimes. And I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. What do you want to review next?
Oh, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Thing Hulk graphic novel, but it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, and then we were also talking about the the new Thing series. Just I'm waiting for that to get that version digital.
Canceled?
Sorry, I should have meant the issues 1 through 6. I think we reviewed the first couple of issues. Just to be completist, I guess we should.
I never got to read the last one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to come out digitally. I got to buy them digitally, I guess. But I have the hard copies, unfortunately. But it was the last issue wasn't as bad, but it was just overall a really super disappointing series. Just never got the tone of the character. And whenever you have a character that's quote unquote possessed by another evil force and they're acting out of not like they would, it just. I guess they try to do that for fun, but it just always rubs you the wrong way because it's still your favorite character, and Ben acting like an a-hole is not not typical.
No, I don't like.
He has his bad days. He gets grumpy and frustrated.
Yes,
but grumpy, but not an a-hole. Yeah,
you're an unlikable jerkwad. Yes.
Yeah.
So you want to settle on the big change then? Okay.
Yeah.
A week for tonight's good for you, or
that should be good. Yep.
Okay,
Should be
1
good,
week
yeah.
from tonight on Monday Night Moxie Comics Talk, our review would be the graphic novel from the mid 80s, late 80s, whatever it was, by Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson, The Big Change.
Got $6 you could buy it for then. Wow.
It was
When
six,
it came out.
and that was when it was new.
That-
This wasn't.
that's what a new comic costs today,
Well, this was done
practically.
in graphic novel form. It wasn't a comic book.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, for the how many pages? That 48 or was it?
And this is the version
60?
I have with the white cover, by the way. They did a black cover later, but it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
No, I'm just saying, bang for your buck. That was a new comic.
Billy Chow. And think about this one. When I remember when I saw it came out, of course, no brainer. I'm going to buy it. I wasn't buying a lot of Marvel or DC at this point. Again, this is, I believe, mid to late 80s. And I was like, I don't buy, I didn't like a lot of the stuff they were doing, but, a Thing Hulk book. And on top of that, it's by Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson. Now, Starlin only did the writing of it. Wrightson did the art. And again, I love Bernie Wrightson. And it is, it's perfect for these characters. It's such, he draws a lot of monsters and stuff. And you bring these two guys.
Yeah.
It's wacky. I've read it again recently, and I can't wait to review it.
No, it's great stuff.
Yeah, but
and Wrightson was just his monsters were great. Yeah.
Oh god.
And I wanna. You remember back when they used to have it was a comic book show at UConn, and they had a door prizes. I won a door prize. It was you can get Wrightson to do a sketch for you. And then I asked him to do me a Thing sketch, and I never got. This is before internet or emails. Like the guy called me, like, you won a prize. You won a prize. I'm like, oh, he's like, pick a character to draw. And then I guess who the heck knows if you have your college phone or whatever. And never got the sketch, but it was that would have been fun to have gotten. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this panel. I want to talk more about this in a second. Because I want to run another one really quickly. Matthew Pounder, hello. Okay, so it's at 41. I'm going to close it here.
All right.
Because I got another one, a quick one I wanted to run. Okay, at 41 votes, pick a character that you'd like me to do a spotlight show on next. That you'd like to see me do. Okay. And the winner is the Incredible Hulk at 31%. And tied for second place, Captain America and Marvel, 24%. And in last place, sadly, is the fastest man alive, the Flash, Barry Allen.
Pulling up the rear.
Okay. Wow.
Very slow.
I'm dedicating this next poll to my good buddy, Mexican Iron Man.
All right.
Let's see here. All right. Give me a second there, folks. I want to make this.
Get this poll in. Yep. A lot of typing going on. Yep.
Sorry for the typing sounds. Let me turn my microphone
No, that doesn't matter. No, it sounds good. But I'm guessing it's got something to do with Speedy Gonzalez, maybe? No, I don't want to ruin
spoiler stuff.
What's other? Well, all right.
Really now. Oh man.
Boot me.
No, it's all right.
No, it's
okay. Let's see here.
Hulk smashed us all. Yep.
Now, no playing around, everybody. You got to answer this thing honestly.
Oh, drum roll, please. We need a drum roll sound effect. Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Hang on. Almost done. See how many votes he gets. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Yep.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Vote away, my buddies.
Oh, here we go. Let's fast this. See, I did spoiler. Yep.
No joke votes. No joke votes now.
Yeah.
Please be serious. This is important.
Your vote needs
Mike,
vote with integrity.
My good buddy Mike, Mexican Iron Man, is counting on you guys to vote right. All right. So again, anyway, yeah, that's an interesting poll. So Hulk wins it. Um, but anyway, yeah, this will be. Sorry, the great Mark D with a C, the chief engineer, of course, and I will review this amazing comic from the '80s next Monday night. The Thing and the
Looking
Hulk.
forward to that. Yep.
Yep. What's another? What else do we need to review? There's so many things. Like I said, all right. Again, what we've done so far, the stories so far, the things we reviewed so far. Just you and I mean, or just total. You and I have done Marvel 2-in-1 Annual #7.
Yeah.
We did a Wolverine with our buddy LT.
That was a fun one. Yep.
What else have you do? You've done. You've done.
Oh, then we did Eternals.
Oh yeah, with Nick.
With Nick.
That's
yeah.
right. We did Eternals. We did.
And then Shang. Did I was on Shang-Chi with you, or was that you? Or you did Shang-Chi?
No. I never review any
comics
Shang-Chi.
You
Comics?
didn't do a review? No. You never did a review?
Oh, the movie? No, I'm talking about.
No. The comics. Did you ever?
No,
did you...
never reviewed those. No.
I thought, yeah, or maybe just.
No.
Yeah, my brain. Well, you know what I'd done? I had him on my iPad to read the first, reread the first 25 issues of that one before the movie came out. Of Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah. So I was but I was going through
didn't review those. Yeah, I have those.
That's probably what I was thinking, because I was just going through my comics on my iPad the other day. That was on there.
Let's see here. Well, you and Nick and myself reviewed. Did J-Man join us for the Eternals comic review?
I think he was there too for that.
I know
one,
he's for the movie he did. I think it was just
maybe
me
it's
and
just
Nick
us three. Yeah.
Anyway, I forgot about that one for some reason, because I did that before I started doing the other reviews. Anyway, so there's you and Thoth and I did Wolverine. Like I said, you'd have done Hercules. Come on, you've done a lot of you've done others.
Yeah, the Hercules. Sure. I'm trying to remember. Go back in the data banks here.
You're cheating.
No, I'm just just my data brain computer trying to get it to work. Yeah. I would like to do we're going to do some micro.
Somebody's cheating. See, they're all doing jokes. I think it's funny. I'm disqualifying this poll because people are cheating. There's nobody who knows anything about comics would vote for Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes.
So unless my Mexican Iron Man has like 50, so I knew they would cheat. So I'm taking this poll down. No cheating.
Barry's still winning.
Yeah, but Jay Garrick and Wally West could run faster than him with one leg.
Right.
I mean, at least Barry's winning, but some people just thought it would be funny to vote for Speedy Gonzalez. Aside from Mech and Iron Man, who I could understand voting for him.
Yeah.
Who voted for Speedy Gonzalez? I know they thought they're being wise guys. I said, see, I knew I should have. Oh, here I am trying to mess with my buddy Mexican Iron Man, and they turn on me when it would have been so funny to see him get one vote from Mexican Iron Man.
That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for.
So Mexican Iron Man, you have a lot of loyalty out there, buddy.
Yeah, people love Mike. Yep. I guess some people like Speedy too, even though I like he'd lose. But yeah.
I love Speedy Gonzalez. Just that Mexican Iron Man has an unreasoning hatred of the Flash. All Flashes, in fact. He says it's a bad superpower, and yet he likes Speedy, who has the same superpower.
Well, how fast do you think? We're talking about strength charts before. What's Speedy's top speed? Does anyone know?
I mean, he and Roadrunner went neck and neck. I should have put Roadrunner on the. I mean, remember when he raced the Roadrunner? He did,
Speedy versus the Roadrunner.
Yeah, Speedy raced the Roadrunner one time, didn't he? Yeah, I remember that, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but who would win? Sonic the Hedgehog?
See, D-Bud did it. Okay. See, I knew comedians were going to be in here, so I got it. Now it's invalid. Because D-Bud knows enough about comics to know better.
Who is faster, Speedy Gonzalez, Roadrunner, or Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah.
Exactly, Matthew Pounder. Even Lightning from Thunder Agents is faster than Speedy Gonzalez. I'm glad you know about Thunder Agents, Matthew. What'd you say?
No, I'm just reading this. I just was Googling how fast is Speedy Gonzalez. There's all
No,
these articles. They're talking. Speedy Gonzalez falls far behind the amount of speed, and he will not stay in the race for long. Sonic has the capability to move up to Mach 5 if seriously. Yeah. So they're comparing Sonic. Yeah. So even this article is dissing Speedy. Yep.
Oh my God, that is racism. I'm glad I voted for Quicksilver. No, you didn't, because I wouldn't. I hate Quicksilver. You know that, and I wouldn't put him on there. So no write-ins. So Quicksilver. So Mike, I apologize to you that this was not a fair vote for poor old Speedy, since people cheated and voted for him, and now we'll never know. And I really am sorry. My condolences, Mike. I know he's not hearing us right now, probably, but that on the fact that Sonic, apparently, some people think Sonic the Hedgehog is faster than poor old Speedy, and the Wizard was fast, but he wasn't faster than the Flash. The Top was also not faster than the Flash. Remember, and then he got killed. The Top got killed. So listen. Okay, so only 14 votes. Nobody else voted.
Wow. Not a lot of votes yet. Yeah, we should have more votes than that, right? Well, I guess
50%. Huh?
Yeah. No, we got 14 watching right now, so that's.
I knew I couldn't
votes,
trust anybody to keep the comedy out of it. So, man, it would have been so funny if it had been like, first of all, because let's just forget Speedy for a second. Barry is faster than Jay and Wally. Although Wally, because if you don't count Speed Force crap, technically,
didn't they make Wally faster at one point?
Yeah, they made him stupidly faster than everybody ever. I mean, Wally, because of dumb crap later, revisionist crap later, Wally was made faster, but I don't count that. I'm talking bronze. Matt Steve says, Planet Hulk, Immortal Hulk, World War Hulk, Planet Breaker Hulk. I need a break. Yeah. Planet Hulk was pretty good. They even did an okay animated of that. Immortal Hulk was a book that Claude likes a lot. He liked it, but I've never read it much. World War Hulk kind of really aggravated me because I hate what they did to. I really hate that whole thing with what the Illuminati did to Hulk, but that's another story. Planet Breaker Hulk, I don't know that one. Oliver says, did a super pet named Streaky the cat appeared in the Flash comics? No, Streaky the super cat was Supergirl's pet cat from Krypton.
Oh.
Unless someone did something later with it, but no, Streaky the super cat is also a member of the Legion of Super Pets. Let's see here.
Interesting. Yeah.
What we'll see here.
Well, yeah, Nightcrawler could bamf, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the Flash. I'm dedicating this poll to Mexican Iron Man, whose Speedy Gonzalez gave a valiant struggle,
but lost.
15 votes now. See, another one went in there and went for Speedy Gonzalez.
That wasn't a Claude.
Oh, for the humor. You can't even pick on Mexican Iron Man without somebody messing it up. Man. And I'm the only one, everyone else gives him a lot of shit. I'm the only one that's ever, shows him the proper respect. I never pick on the Mexican Iron Man, except about Speedy Gonzalez. But anyway, we love Mike right here. Mike is just one of the all-time great buddies we've made over here.
Awesome guy.
Since I moved to YouTube, and again, this Thursday night will be 2 years I've been moved over to YouTube, and not too long after I moved over to YouTube, I met Paulie, met Nick, met Loki, then met Mike. I said met, obviously we've never met in real life, or in person. I mean, but still become buddies, doing just hanging and talking to them in the back rooms or doing the shows with them and stuff. And Mike is one of, in all seriousness, he's one of the greats. He's just an amazing individual, and he does so much for so many YouTubers. He is a good friend, and it is always fun, going back and forth with him about the Flash and stuff like that. And we will review Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Hard Traveling Heroes. As he says, hopefully within the next couple of months, and that'll be fantastic. But this is a fun comic. We got to be honest. It's the art that stands out about this book here.
Yeah, Wrightson is one of the all-time greats, and also Starlin. So yeah, it's
Starlin that was in the 80s in Starlin's writing phases where he was just writing stuff, writing Batman, writing different comics, and even Red Star after a while when he stopped drawing it. So he'd spent some time as a writer.
Yeah, because he's more well known, I would think, as an artist, wouldn't you say? Starlin.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, as an artist writer, no,
yeah,
he was writing and drawing his own stuff, but it was as one who did both. He was one of those that it was one of the ones that did both until all of a sudden, I forget which comic it was, but he started doing, I think, Batman for a while without doing the art.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like I said, a couple other things, but usually, traditionally, anything he wrote, he drew. And some things he drew someone. I mean, he did work with another writer sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wagner says, out of context, it sounds like they should be walking around in trench coats, streaky Flash wizard.
Well, I did find an encounter between the Flash and Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh wow!
I can show it.
Iron Man is gold. Yes, he is, D-Bud. Go ahead. Go for it.
Let me share this. Yep. So we can. Let me get to put stream.
Well, I hope he got a chance to vote. But if he didn't, I'm about to pull that poll in a minute.
Let me just close these other windows I have here. So this is from Superman and Bugs Bunny. Is it number 1? Let me see what number this is. Superman Bugs Bunny number 1. Did you buy a bunch
of those?
I might have those. Yeah.
Those comics crossover things. Those the DC did.
Yeah, so it's all.
It was kind of funny, but I didn't really buy. I looked at that. I wasn't buying a lot of regular comics at the time, but every time I would see one, I go, that's cute. But
yeah, it was just the novelty. Yeah, they're remember it was fun. It was just the fun of it. So here we go. Here's
and the Warner Brothers. Go for it.
So Mexican Iron Man is still here. So
dedicated to Mexican Iron Man. This right here.
So you got. Oh, we don't count him, right? Yep. Someone is chasing me. I don't know who it is, but they can't outrun the Flash. Or maybe he can. I've given all I've got, and he's right behind me. Maybe if I better put on the brakes and confront him. All right, whoever you are, you're pretty fast, huh? Arriba, Canada.
There he is.
I can't do the Mexican. Yeah. Speedy Gonzalez is coming through. Speedy gone what? I knew I shouldn't have eaten that last cheese burrito.
I wonder if Mike's ever seen this one. Is that the only page?
Well, I think that's the only page of Speedy. Yeah.
Well,
he would love that, right?
Now I'm going to concede. Mike, you win. He's probably not here, but I'm going to make sure he sees this. I'm a big enough man to go, you know what? Mike wins. The Flash loses.
He gave up.
Speedy Gonzalez, he ran right by him, right?
Right, yeah.
He'd love to see this. Because I never read this comic. I know they had that scene. That's hilarious. You bought that when it came out or something?
I might have it, yeah. But it's hysterical. Senior Flash, Speedy Gonzalez coming through. So see, he couldn't hold off Speedy, so
a bit Allred-ish. I don't think it was Mike Allred though. Definitely wasn't Mike Allred there. He doesn't like Hungerboy does not like Mike Allred.
No, yeah.
I don't think that's him though, buddy. I'm pretty sure. But he said he didn't say it was. He said it was Allred-ish. But
okay, yeah. So if you got a race, don't eat too many cheese burritos. I guess. Yeah. I
kind of like that. How many pages is he on? Just the one page?
Well, it's a four pager, but I don't think he's in anything else. Yep. Yeah, which is fun. But,
look at it.
Yeah, so they're encountering all these, all the villains.
D-Bud, you were right. Mikey has to see this. I think he probably had to run, but I'm gonna, Can you get me a picture of that with someone? I want to send it
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
well
Email.
yeah, we'll send it to him.
I
Yeah,
want to send it to him on Twitter.
Well, I'll get you the
How do I
page,
find it?
and I'll get it for you. I'll put it.
Okay. I want to send it to him on Twitter and tell him he.
Yeah, here's the cover
wins.
here. It's yeah, so it's do I get a Justice
Speedy's
League membership? Let's see. Do we get? I don't see Speedy. No,
it's not on the cover. It was a cameo.
Here's there's the credits there. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, it'd be fun to show him that.
Well, he would if he was still here, he'd go crazy. Yeah.
Oh, he'd be rubbing it in right now if he were here.
Joe Staten layouts.
Joe Staten, Tom Palmer, Mike DiCarlo. So you're safe, Hungry Boy. Yeah, I know that's why you said ish, buddy. I know, but it was your boy Staten, Palmer, and DiCarlo. And Mark Evan, you wrote it, so it looks like some old pros were allowed to do these comics.
2000. Yep.
That was the year 2000. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Color separations by Digital Chameleon. Was that one of the first digital? I don't know. Was that they were going digital then? I guess.
Yes, I guess so.
Yep. So yeah, it's an Elseworld, whatever you want to call it, Elseworld.
This is not this is Warner. So this is not those ones from the mid 2000, like the 2000 teens or whatever, where they were when they were the Hanna-Barbera ones. It's not the same bunch, like Batman, Daffy Duck, and all that crap. This is different. They used to do this kind of stuff. I have one of these. Like for example, it was they had they were doing like Scooby-Doo comics, stuff like that too, and they had a line of the kids' comics with the Warner characters and stuff.
Okay. Mr. Mistleblick, I guess, caused this. Yeah, he's the one that wreaks havoc. Yep.
Mr. Mix just put a lick. Yay.
Created a rift through the universes, kind of like Worf did in the Shuttlecraft in season 7, I guess. Always Worf. Why does Worf always get blamed for everything? Always cause. It's always Worf. Yeah.
I don't know. He's a joke. Yeah, but no, I never read these. I never bought these, so I've never seen that. Good, well done, my young Padawan.
Thank you. Yep.
Young person.
Yeah.
Well, 2000 was the only year after the 90s, so yeah. Trippy drew Image style in the 90s, mocking Image tropes, so I guess I could calm down. Yeah, you're going to be fine. It didn't look too long. Did you really think it looked that all reddish, Hungry Boy? He really does not like Mike Allred. I don't like Madman that much, but I've liked some things he did. I loved his Untold Tales of Spider-Man 1996 yearbook, but mostly for the story. Granted, but yeah. So there you go. If there's any way you can get me that picture that I want to send.
Oh yeah, I'll get. I know. Yeah, I'll grab it right now.
Is that from just a digital comic that you found?
Yeah, it's a digital. Yep. So I will get right on that.
That's cool. No.
That's easy. No, it's easy. I'm there. I got. Yeah. It's easy.
It'll make his night.
Yep.
It'll make his night.
It's a good job. We should tweet. Why don't you tweet it out to him once I get the
yeah, I was going to tweet it to us. He will
tweet it to
nuts
him
over that.
Then he'll probably print that and frame it and put it on his wall.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I was right all along.
Yep. Oh man. See? You see, folks, Clobberin times, making people's dreams come true. Okay, it's a little bit overstated, but
yeah,
we make people happy around here. He's going to be happy with this. Okay, I'm going to close the poll out as soon as this thing. Okay, we have 17 votes. All right, 17 votes. The Flash, Barry Allen, with 52%. However, Speedy Gonzalez, I sense tomfoolery here, at 23% in second place, a respectable second place for Speedy. Wally gets in 17% at third place, and poor old Jay at 5%. No respect for the elderly at all.
The old guy, yeah.
No respect for the old coot.
Poor guy.
I like nothing all red. Well, but it's probably like some people who can't stand certain spices or flavors. Then again, I like Infantino. I like older Infantino. But I'm look, you should know, you know me well enough to know the Hungry Boy that I can respect liking or disliking anything because there are all kind of things I like. I dislike, for example, that everyone else can't understand why I dislike it, and then vice versa on a few things. There's some things I love no one else gets into. For example, I know I'm in the minority, says JD, but I loved Evgeny Spiegel's Blackhawk. That was always tough to look at for me, JD Lewis. So I hear you. I never liked Dan Spiegel that much. I got to admit. I think Claude liked him. Wow. Ryan Kendall and Drug 3P are in New Orleans right now. Huh.
Oh.
Back to Claude. Oh, wow. I should go there and hang out with them, right?
Yeah, go hang out. Yeah. Why don't they invite you over? Come on.
Well, yeah. What's the deal,
What's
man?
going on here?
Oh, are they streaming or something?
I wonder where are they at Twin Peaks?
They don't have that in New Orleans. That's only my neck of the woods. They don't have. They used to have one, but it moved. So they're probably down in the Quatter. What's that?
So that's page 1, and then it's split between 2 pages. So it's page 2. Yep. I don't know if it's good for you there, or that works.
I'll chop out a page and I'll get it for him. He'll love that. Yeah,
he's gonna go crazy over that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make his day. So is this the second page, though, right?
Yeah. You could just do the second, but the top part of the other one is fun because he's saying like, "Oh, I can't keep up," You know what I do? I'm gonna Photoshop them together. Let me do that. Let me get a Photoshop. Yeah, that's easy for me to do. Yep. Let me Photoshop those panels together.
Both to him.
No, but I'm gonna make it one panel.
Oh, you could send me to it the same way.
Yeah, same way. But I'll do is I'll chop them together. So
they're in the Quarter drinking. Yep. Well, what else would you be doing in the Quarter than drinking? Oh, unless you're going to strip clubs, which they probably are.
Well, can you do both? Or you can't drink? You can't drink in the.
Oh, yes,
clubs.
You can. This is New Orleans. That's New Orleans.
Yeah,
this is Tennessee. No, I've been to a strip club. Right? Yeah. I've been to a strip club in Tennessee. Well, many years ago, where you couldn't have they couldn't serve liquor.
Yeah.
I don't drink anyway, but I'm just saying it's kind of crazy. I like older Infantino, and yes, Infantino inked by Anderson, absolutely, D-Bud. Let's see here. Now I can't tease him with the poll because we all know that the poll's inaccurate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Wow. Untold Tales of Spider-Man. So, did you ever see that Untold Tales of Spider-Man comic at all from the 90s?
You've mentioned it to me. I don't think I've read that one. Was that the one with they went back in time and told stories in between other stories?
Yes, from the very beginning. Kurt Busiek.
That was kind of styled like an old-time comic, and yep.
Yeah, I loved it.
It sounds great, yeah.
I mean, it was really cool. So, this is the cover. The yearbook, I loved it. And yeah, Mike Allred. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know if you dislike Mike Allred or not, but
pulling up the cover.
I'm pulling up the some pages from it too, but yeah. Oliver says, I can't believe that that after Mrs. Marvel TV, Disney Plus will go for a Wonder Man TV show. Is that true?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my God! Well, they'll ruin that too. I love Marvel. I love Wonder Man, but yeah.
Has anyone in the chat seen Ms. Marvel? I've only seen the first episode.
Anyone watching that?
Anyone can rate that one? Got to be fair, right? Let us know what you thought.
Yeah, let us know.
I didn't think the first episode was that bad. But of course, it's just like I said, it was just an origin episode. So I'm sure then we'll see where the story goes. But.
J.D. Lewis, I agree. Murphy Anderson was the best inker on both Infantino and Swan. I'm with you, buddy. Hungry Boy says, didn't we see the Japanese television version of? Oh yes, a Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that. Grifter, what's up, dude?
Hey, Grifter.
Welcome. Now I know you hate All Red. Hungry Boy, so I beg your forgiveness for showing this. But I love this comic right here. Years Untold Tales of Spider-Man yearbook yearbook 1996, 48 pages, was one of the funniest comics I've ever read. And I like that old school style. That I liked All Red on this one. I guess
that's I'm
not the biggest.
It fits the book, I guess, right? When you're doing that retro kind of look.
Yes, he was better than the other guys who did the book work. That you were supposed to, for example, it was a good comic, but see this right here, these covers makes it look a little more modernish at the time. Pat Olive, even though this story here, for example, takes place in the Ditko era.
Well, they're trying to sell the book, right? So
yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're putting a more modern looking cover on it. Yep.
It's a hilarious story, though. Okay, I'll take it down, Hungry Boy, just for you. Throwing bleach in his eyes. Sorry, buddy.
It's hurting him.
Yeah.
Would sunglasses help?
No. I'm just gonna go ahead and send
the pain.
Mike that picture there. To make it fun.
Yeah, I'm editing it right now. Oh, I'm putting it together. I'm putting the panels together, so
okay.
That way,
you make his night.
It looks make his night. Yep.
So yeah,
but I'm just making it look
making
it look pretty.
I could have just sent it to him the other way, but all right.
No, you got to do things right.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You're the engineer, not me. I never do anything right. You should know that by now.
Don't say that. Yep.
No, it's true. It's true. I can handle it. I can't handle the truth. Sorry about that, Hungry Boy. Man, you're right, man.
Avert your eyes.
I'm abusing Hungry Boy. Well, somebody still cheated in that poll. I'm sorry. What can you do? Okay, at least we're set up for what we're doing next Monday night.
Yeah, cool.
At the beginning of the show, I showed the Retro Blasting Iconicon panel.
Great lineup.
List stuff. There's some great stuff on there.
That's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, that Star Trek one. I'm looking forward to that one too. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun. Yep.
I don't know if you were here, but J-Man just had to leave, and right before I got to the panel for Highlander 2, some sequels suck.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make
Phantom
sure
and I keep saying there is no Highlander 2. There can be only one. Yep.
Right. Well, they're gonna definitely trash the hell out of that.
Oh God, especially the I wonder, could you ever buy the theatrical version of that movie? Well, because I think that you could have bought because I was wondering if they came out with that director's cut, right?
Yeah, I think they did, but I think you can get the theatrical though.
Yeah, maybe someone in the chat could let us know, but yeah, because I want to make J-Man watch that because he's told me he's only seen the remix. The remix version.
Are you telling me that no one can find the theatrical version?
I'm just asking. I don't have it. I've never.
It had to run on cable later, after it came out the theater stuff. Yes, it ran forever on cable. You can find it somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sure you could find
it. Version.
But yeah, the Renegade version was the one that was always for sale. But I don't ever remember.
You mean
seeing the original version?
Cut? Is that
the Renegade, aka the.
Yeah, but see, before that came out, that stupid movie was all over cable. The movie came out, 94 or something?
Yeah.
So it ran all over cable normally. So someone's got it. It's out there, even if it's only in a bootleg. Then was it ever put out on DVD? I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, Highlander 2, Renegade, Highlander 2, The Quickening. Now, is that theatrical?
Probably.
This video is currently unavailable to watch in your location because it is so horrible. Well, yeah.
You could get.
Yes, yeah. I'm seeing Renegade version, animated, Highlander 2 Special Edition, which is I think the Ooh, you can buy it on $2.85 on VHS.
Which one? The old one?
On VHS tape, $2.85.
Ah,
I don't know
say
if,
I only seen
but
the
it
British
says
versions
it
of
says
Highlanders.
special edition. It says special edition. So what does that mean? I'm not an expert on Highlander 2, I must confess.
That's
I
the
was
Renegade probably, but I know that again. Guagnar says he only saw the British version of, which I don't know what that means. I've only seen the theatrical version and only one time, but I know I'm sure I flipped channels before and saw it like on cable at some point in the '90s
okay.
and landed on it and goes, ugh.
Oh,
In fact, I
oh,
know
here
for a fact I
there's a
did.
Blu-ray version I just found, so maybe they have both versions on it,
Yeah,
or
yeah, we do.
unless it's gone the way of the original Star Wars, where you can't see the original anymore. Yep.
Amazon Prime is the edited version, gets rid of the alien talk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the alien crap, I mean, everyone remembers it, and it's not. And it was there. It had
Yeah.
extra minutes of footage. He said.
Yeah,
But
here's the synopsis. Prepare to experience one of the most spectacular cinematic adventures. It's 2024, and McLeod, Christopher Lambert, and Ramirez, Sean Connery, are back to save
Sean
planet
Connery.
Earth. Ozone depletion, time travel, and corporate greed are at the core of all the thrilling twists and turns in the stylish action sequel. Featuring state-of-the-art special effects and digital remastering, it's Highlander 2 like you've never seen it before.
Oh, another one. Oh,
So
God.
that's the Blu-ray. So, but they don't. I'm trying to
That's
see if
without
they
all the
had.
stupid shit. I mean, it's still probably bad
Yeah.
because still, I can't. I refuse to think that version makes it any better, even if they did cut out the bad, stupid crap about aliens.
So one of these reviews is saying, even though the initial theatrical release was taken off course by budget problems, well, it's a bad story too, and an ill-advised plot, it was so bad it was good.
Saw the
Oh,
bootleg VHS same day movie came out in Canada.
yeah, that's just. Oh, let's see. For a true fan like me, the original theater release is still the favorite because the actor playing the villain makes it worth it. So I don't know if this has both versions on it, but yeah. So it's just and I guess this version they add for the Blu-ray, they added some new computer generated effects to make it better than the Renegade version. Yeah. There's an alternative European version still missing. The editing. There's a deleted scene segment. Yeah, so if anyone can find the Highlander 2, the original version for sale anywhere, let me know. Yep.
You can get
So,
it.
oh, I'm sure we could find it, but just actually purchase it somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Wow.
Versus the interwebs or
Cripes.
whatever.
Lambert referred to it as that planet crap.
Planet crap. Yeah.
Well, so stupid.
Oh, I mean, we couldn't believe it. It was just.
I wanted to walk out of the freaking theater, but like I said, J-Man hasn't seen that. But I've never seen the one he's talking about either. I find it tough to believe, even if it's less stupid, that he can really think it's that much better.
Well, I think what they did, they cut out pretty much all the Planet Zeiss stuff. It's like I was in the movie theater with my buddies. I was on the story. We were racing to get there, running late, and it was pouring rain where it was, and I started sliding through, going down a hill. I almost slid through a stop sign, and thank God there was no car coming because I was, like you're excited to go see it, and was driving a little too fast. Like and you're running late. You get there, and this is before you could reserve seats in a movie theater too. So we get there, and my friend Bill is walking out. He's like, "Whatever you do, don't go to see this movie." And I'm like, "We just bought our tickets." He's like, "You can exchange your tickets. Don't go see it." I'm like, "What do you, Bill? I mean, maybe it's not great, but it can't be that bad." He's like, "Trust me, this is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It destroys the first Highlander. You're gonna regret seeing it." And his older brother was with me, and my friend Rob, and Maureen was actually with me for that one, my wife. And I'm like, "Oh, what else? Oh, it can't be that bad." And so I'm like, always say, whenever I'm like questioning Bill on something, he's like, "Remember what I said about Highlander 2?" I'm like, "Okay, Bill, you're right. You win." So yeah, because in the movie they were turning to each other like, "Planet Zeist?" We're like, what is this bullshit? I mean, if any movie never should have had a sequel, hey, it's Highlander. There can only be one. And then the lame, theory they came up with, going aliens from another planet and all this BS, and they're flying on like these skateboard, surfboards. It was just painful. It's just so much Garbaggio, as Hungry Boy said. Yep. Yeah, and more. Was I engaged at the time or were we married? I don't know. Because Hungry Boy said, I guess she still married me after taking
still married you after that. Wow.
I gotta see what year this came out. Yeah. Oh, we probably were dating then. Yeah. Oh God.
Wow.
She stuck with me.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I tell you what, definitely listen to whoever that. I don't know. On movies, you can never tell though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If even if someone says that something sucks, you got to sometimes want to see it for yourself. But in this case, yeah, I don't know. Guess you
Bill
just gotta
was
listen.
right. Yeah, when someone is that emphatic and says, like the other movie that happened to me was Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
and friends are coming out and they're like, I'm like, how was it? And they're kind of like, they didn't want to say how bad it was. Like, it wasn't so good. And then I'm watching. I love the character Bane and Nightfall, and Chuck Dixon must have gone bonkers when he saw. I'm like, what are they doing to Bane? I'm like, that's not Bane. Bane was written as such a intelligent character, even though he looked like this massive pro wrestler, but it was still, used his intelligence and to trick Batman. He wasn't just a lumbering oaf. And oh my God, what they did to that character in that movie was just, that's one of those, I guess, yeah, if you watch it, it's so bad it's good kind of movie. But oh, totally nuts.
Well, I tell you what, man, that's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous that they made. I don't know why I didn't walk out, but I think I may have started to doze off. All I know is I walked out in a bad mood, and I wasn't even that. I mean, I liked the first movie.
Yep.
But JD, take it easy, man. Have a good night.
Take care, JD. Yep.
I liked the first movie, but I was never like the biggest devotee of it. I thought it was good, and I was like, I walk out of this one, what the hell does this movie have? What does it have in common with that? So I refuse to believe, and I love my boy J-Man. I refuse to believe that other version can. I mean, even if it improves by cutting some stupid shit out of there, I can't believe it's any good though.
I think I've seen it once.
Maybe you've seen the.
I think just to
I don't think I can look through it. I don't think I can look at it. I don't think I can
just to watch it, just to see what was because I think someone said, oh, it's better. Or I got to. I don't think I ever paid money to own Highlander 2, and I'm a huge Highlander fan. But it was just it's like I always argue the Daredevil director's cut is a better movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a better movie.
You and that Daredevil's cut.
There's a lot of flaws with the movie, but they cut out the whole romance at least. So, but that one at least, but it's a mediocre movie that has some okay bits in it, and then they make it a little bit better. But
sort of caliber compared to
Highlander 2. Yeah. So it's
Dave is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to go back and just couldn't do it. Yeah. Well, it's painful. Yeah, that's what it's painful to watch. So, yeah. So Highlander 2 is just that's why I was laughing with Jay when he said he liked Highlander 2. I thought it was a joke, like just and he's like, no, I really like it. So, and we love J-Man. So
yeah. One day we're gonna have him watch that other version. No, he would watch. I know he would watch it too.
Yeah.
Kind of guy he is.
We'll have to do a watch party, maybe.
Wow, D-Bud, dude, I would watch Batman and Robin 1,000 times before I would see Green Lantern again. That's one I can't go along with you on there, buddy. I'm sorry. That's one we'd agree to disagree because now I went after I watched Batman and Robin. I could never watch again. I can't do it. I will never sit through that thing beginning to end again. I can watch joke reels of it and people making fun of it in certain spot. That I can't do it. Green Lantern, I went about 10 years almost or more without watching it after the one time I saw it in the theater. I may have watched it like one time when it finally hit like DVD or something. But then for like a decade until Ash talked me into watching it again, just to giving it another shot.
Yep.
After 10 years, and I watched it, and it was and this was some kind of special edition, right?
Yeah. So that oh no, Green. I don't think they did a special with Green.
Yeah, I think it had some added scenes or something.
Maybe they had a few scenes.
Yeah. Anyway, but I gave it another shot, and I didn't like it. But I personally can't say that Green Lantern is as bad as Batman and Robin. But that's to each his own. I mean, Batman and Robin is a special kind of bad. Let's just stick with comic book movies for a second. We'll stay away from Highlander 2. Yeah. Although Apollo said she's watched Highlander 2 and never saw the others. Okay, interesting. At the theater, Apollo, or what? But anyway, let's just take comic book movies just for a second. And that's a good topic for discussion. It was for another night where we can get more into it. I'm not sure what the worst comic book movie I've ever seen is. Man of Steel is close, but I got to admit, Ang Lee's Hulk or Batman and Robin might be the worst. Now, Man of Steel is the worst character assassination.
Fan Four Stick was the one that I almost walked out of. I almost walked out of that.
I didn't walk into that one. I downloaded it that very night so I could review it.
So I was in the movie theater and I was just fuming, steaming. I'm like, and I didn't read as much about it, and I wasn't expecting much, but I said, especially when you saw Ben was going to have trunks.
That is probably worse. You're right.
And then I was in the movie theater. I'm like, they're doing the Ultimates. Why the F are they doing the Ultimates? Oh, it's just so aggravating. And it's not, of course, it's not, the characters, they're supposed to be, they make them younger. It's like that, the baby Muppets and the, that kind of stuff that I hate.
You know what? I got an idea. Next week we'll be reviewing that Thing Hulk comic. In 2 weeks, if you're, we're gonna do our top 20 worst comic book movies.
No, that's it.
Or should we do top 10? Maybe just top 10. Top 10 worst comic book movies.
Yep.
Many years ago, my wonderful retro blasting friends Michael and Melinda, we did our worst comic book movies. We also did our worst comic book movie castings. We did that one time as well. So, it'll be on a Monday night since this comic book. I think we might do that, or if you want to do it like you want to do it as a special occasion. You and I could do that as a segment on the Clubhouse this week.
Whatever you want to do. Yep. Whatever. We
don't have anything set up for that. So
yeah.
All right. On the Clobby's Clubhouse this weekend. And that way we won't.
And Raquel might enjoy that too.
Raquel might enjoy it, even though she don't forget Eternals. Wow, I might have to make 20. Yeah. Well, we'll just make it a small segment.
So here I clipped these two together. So just for Mexican Iron Man. While we're so I can multitask. So I'll zoom in a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
It went away. Yep. I just I should erase that page number in there.
What did you send me?
Well, that's this. So I clipped this panel out and put it on top, so it's one whole page with the Flash versus Speedy Gonzalez. I just photoshopped it, so we're in one page. Well, let me get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. The 19 there. See, that's why I get into trouble, because I'm a perfectionist. So there we go.
I
see. So now it's all one page. He can print, and we can send it to him as the one page.
Now. I sent him the other one but I'll send him this one.
Yeah, no, so it's all on one. Yep. Good stuff. Yep. So Flash has met his match.
Yep, you'll love this.
And he's got to put on the eye shields now.
Let's see here.
And
Okay, so yeah, that's the whole.
That's a whole page altogether. It's easier to
Well
read it
done.
that way.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Appreciate it. So yes, Max and Iron Man will like that.
yeah,
Max
yeah.
Redstone, what's up, buddy? You're despicable. So, okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Would it take up too much time on that one on that night, or what do you think?
No, well, if you do
You
10,
want
that's
to,
not
or
that
can you
long.
make your list in that short of time?
Yeah, I can make a
If we do
top.
10,
Yeah, I mean, we don't.
or
I don't
what?
want to.
I
I've
don't know.
already
Do you
got.
want to? Unless you want a whole night to beat up on them, we could switch it back to a Monday.
It's what your call. You're the.
I guess we could kick the review back to 2 weeks from now,
We
and
could do a
next Monday
recap.
night.
You could do a recap on the clubhouse, like a shorter recap. If anyone
Yeah.
missed
Well,
it,
here's
you
what
could
we'll
do
do.
that.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do because you need more time to beat up on the movies. If we're gonna do more than because yet people, I keep forgetting stuff and people coming out with the Eternals and like, oh yeah, I forgot that one. And then, no, I'm gonna want to have 20 at least minimum.
Howard the Duck. Some people might pick. Some people love
Yeah.
Howard the Duck.
Okay. Can you have a list of at least 20 done by next Monday
Oh
night?
yeah,
Okay.
that's easy for comic book
We'll
movies.
push back the review of Thing Hulk book to 2 weeks from now. So a week from tonight. If you're game, we don't have to do that. If
Oh,
you
it's
can't
fun.
make
Yeah,
it,
no, that's
okay, all
fun.
right.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
Okay, our worst comic book movies 1 week from tonight. Top 20. So yeah, the Planet Zeist. I remember that.
Yeah. Planet Zeist. Yeah, God, that was.
Oh shit. Well, everyone, I guess what I tell you what. I thank you all for being out and being here with us tonight and hanging out and joining in the polls and stuff. And I wish I had access to see those polls so I could remember the percentages. But suffice it to say,
I did some screenshots. Yep.
Thanks, dude. Because I don't even know if it saves in your studio or not.
It's got to save it in the studio, right? Or in YouTube.
no.
If you go back to watch it in YouTube, does it show up after?
But I'm talking about in the studio, does it though? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll check. I never checked, to be honest. Okay. So next Monday night, folks, Black DNSE. And so we have for the next 2 weeks, we have topics instead of just jerking around like I did tonight.
Instead of being random.
Being randomy Miss McRandom face. With Max Redstone says, I'm going to do a parody of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Chrysler. The theme is able car sales and finance. Love it.
And you've got to have Khan selling Corinthian leather for the Enterprise.
Naturally, that's goes foregone conclusion right there. What about Mystery Man, says Phantom Outsider? That's one I've never even watched, but it's not a comic book movie per se. I mean, it is based on the Bob Burden comic, I think, but I never really. I think it's based. Isn't it a Bob Burden comic? But I don't. One. I never watched the movie, so I don't know. That's what a lot of people like Mystery Men, though. People have spoken well of Mystery Men, but I've never watched it.
Oh, Mystery. Oh, yeah. No, I do. Oh, you never seen that? Oh, that's a gooder. That's a gooder.
Never bothered.
That's actually with the shoveler. And,
right. I never got into it. Kind of dopey to me. Blank Man.
It is kind of dopey, but
yeah, I don't know why it just never happened for me.
It's actually pretty good. And Gene Garofalo's in it, and Ben Stiller. But the shoveler's the best character.
Right, I know. I've seen his name every day. Clip a million times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth watching. I mean, it's not. It's it ain't Star Trek the motion picture, but it's a hell of a lot better than Batman and Robin. Of course, that's a low bar, but I had a lot of laughs watching the movie, so I thought it was a lot of fun.
The Return of Captain Invincible is not based on a comic, Hungry Boy, but even if it was, I think that movie's kind of funny, so I wouldn't be able to put it on the list. This is gonna be slinging hatred at horrible comic book movies, and it's gonna be tough to make that list. I'm looking forward to making it. It'll be a challenge. So, the one Claude's watching it. He says the one I'm watching it still has the planet crap in it intact. He says.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah. So, is that a DVD, Claude, or is that?
He might have
VHS.
Might be. He has a VHS
that
player.
Came out on VHS. Maybe it was on VHS.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to thank you all for being here with us tonight. Show notes before we get out of here. Again, a week from tonight, the worst comic book movies, our top 25 and 20. Mark D and Lucy and I will make our top. If you're game, like I said, I don't want to put you on the
Oh
spot.
no, that's fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Up for it. Yep, I'm game. Yep.
This week, of course, hopefully Wild Card Wednesday night and Clobby's Clubhouse. If from Wild Card Wednesday night, as always, we'll be counting down to the new episode of the Orville, and then Clobby's Clubhouse. We have all kinds of fun, frolic, and frivolity for all, and then of course, a week. Of course, yeah. By the way, this Clobby's Clubhouse is celebrating my 2-year anniversary on YouTube.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe that's been that long. And Iconicon, a week from this Thursday night, June 30th, I will be hosting at 9 p.m. Eastern the Toy Comics panel with the great Michael French, the master of retro blasting, Mr. Jeff Barker of Chasing 80s Toys, and Mr. Matt Swafford of Endless Bullets podcast. Some great individuals there, and we'll be talking about comics based upon toys. And of course, please check out, I'll put that link again in the description. Please check out the Iconicon website or the Retro Blasting website. Actually, there's an Iconicon website I think. And look at that schedule for all the great stuff that are going to be going on at Iconicon between, let's see. Let me make sure.
29th was it, or was it the?
Let's see, I have it right
here.
The
first one?
Yeah, June 29th. Okay, here is the, I'll just send you the link to the schedule. I'll put that in there, folks. And then I'll leave it in my description below later if I can remember to do that. Yes, here's it. Please go to the Iconicon website. And check out that amazing schedule. They got all kind of great stuff. I know you can find something on there, multiple things on there probably to interest you. And of course, Saturday night Star Trek returns with the reviews. 3 episodes this week, not 4, because the following week will be our series review finale. We will not only review the series finale, we will review it'll be our big party celebrating our full review of all of Star Trek: The Next Generation and the series. And we'll look
That's
at
gonna be
best
huge.
and worst, best and worst episodes, best and worst seasons, and all kind of great stuff. It will be a lot of fun. That's the week after this one, but this week we got to get through these 3 episodes, and we will do so. And then the following week, the big finale, and then after that, a couple of weeks, 2 weeks of TNG movies, and then on to DS9. So that is all going to be great fun. And 2 weeks from tonight, Mark D and the C and I will review the Incredible Hulk, The Thing, team up graphic novel, The Big Change. So thank you all for being here with us tonight. What a great crowd we had. Claude is here, of course. Thank you. Hungry Boy, the great Steve Mitchum, Gwagnar, D. Bud Martin, Phantom Outsider, Clobby. Sorry, listen to me being selfish. Mark D with a C. Tell everybody what you got going on.
Oh, that's all right. No, thanks. Yeah, no worries. Well, thank you for all the fun birthday wishes and the hangout on Father's Day. It was a great show. You and Raquel were there, and the great Steve Mitchum and Pat S was there for a bit. And yeah, it was just made it a great weekend. So I just want to thank everyone for that. And I got a couple of gifts that showed up today from my daughter. Had some gifts that she had ordered that were late. So here, I'll turn it'll take 2 seconds. I'll turn my my camera on. Oh, come on, lights up. Let's see here. So these gifts came late. So let's see. I got come on, focus.
Wow.
So I got the lights on low. So a little mini Enterprise that the lights are actually pretty cool on this sucker. So
nice. Wow, nice. Love it.
I go like that. Yep. So you can buy these on she got that on. They still sell these, so these little Star Trek with a little book in it. And then I also got, I know you're going to love this, Clobberin Times. So my daughter really spoiled me, so she got me that. Of course, she has a job now. We did pay for college, so I guess, but I'm opening this up for the first time. It's all he wrapped up because he came from another universe. So there we go.
Nice. Wow, love it.
So that's
Great
the Hallmark mirror Spock. So that's the what I got to get is the the tree topper or the thing to play. Because they
Well, I'm
talk.
sure you will get it.
Eventually, I'll get
You
that.
got till Christmas to get it.
Yep. So yep. So thank you for letting me share that.
Sure.
And
Great
I'll
stuff.
probably do some reviews of that coming up. And tomorrow
It's
night,
great stuff, man.
Toxic Tuesday, will be on with Nick doing Rocky 4. So we're looking forward to that. And the clubhouse, as you mentioned, Thursday, and who knows what during the week. And some Fortnite with Dad, man. I played before the show with him, so
Yay.
gonna do some more Fortnite streams. So a lot of fun.
Well, thanks, dude. And of course, Sunday Night Geekery is next week as always. So
yep,
and the clubhouse and everything else. So thanks, dude. Thanks for helping me out, and always looking
appreciate
forward to
it.
hanging again with you next week. And
A
thank
lot
you
of
all,
fun.
everyone. Matthew Pounder, thank you. Dave, thank you. The great Hungry Boy, the great Steve mentioned, as he said. Claude. Let's see here. Go back. Grifter. Thank you, Grifter. Phantom Outsider, Deep Bud, Martin, Guagnar, Oliver Belamonte, Max Redstone, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, It takes a while to get to some of the other ones.
Yep.
Apollo Maze, Minion and the Pupper, Oni, the great Chris Persia and Eric K. Thank you, my friends. The Comic Relief Crusader, the great J-Man. J. Day Lewis. Let's see here. Sorry.
Well, the nice thing you can go all the way back and
let you go back to get everybody. So don't want to leave anybody out. Well, I know there's more people, but
people don't mind either. I'm sure it's you hate to miss anyone, but hopefully they won't mind. Yep.
I think I got. I mean, I know I probably didn't get everybody, but everyone has been talking for a while, so.
You can also do well. You're not on YouTube. You can also go on the like the three dots. You can see participants. It's like those are people who were in the chat, in the last so many minutes, but that doesn't show everyone that was there.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it shows you, but it's only who's active. So if you're lurking, it doesn't reveal your cloak of invisibility.
Dadman was here, of course.
Oh, yep. No, we were playing
Dadman
Fortnite
Pop 10,
before.
right. Yeah. Pop Culture Curator Pop 10. See a few people above him.
Yep.
I guess we got pretty much. I'm sure I missed something, but not on purpose, everyone. So, Mexican Iron Man, of course, the great Mexican Iron Man was here. Exactly. See, with my dumb memory, I would have forgot that Mike was here because I'm an idiot. So just crazy. But we made his day for sure. No question about it.
He's gonna be happy getting that image. Yep. That comic book page. Yep.
You'll frame that.
Yeah.
Jack's Mama.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can't forget
take care
that.
Of Jack's Mama. Have a wonderful one. Thank you. It's probably gone by the inferior Pop 10. Oh, there you go. For the most part, it was all our, the usual fellas. Jeff Morris. Hey, Jeff Morris. Thank you.
All the usual awesome people were here.
Yeah, I'm backing up the thing, and that's pretty much all. Your Muslim uncle was here. Thank you so much, buddy. So I'm gonna call it at that because I'm pretty sure I got everybody close to it. Close enough. That looks like all of it. So I'm calling it that. If I miss anyone, I do apologize. But thank you so much for being here, everyone, tonight. Really appreciate it. Cannot wait. I might be streaming somewhere else tomorrow night, but not on my channel. I don't know. Maybe I'll be over. I don't know. I go to some channels sometimes, but anyway, thank you all so much. Appreciate you. I will play us out with these important messages and then say good night to you. Good night, clobberers. Have a wonderful rest of your night. have had enough of you!